Stand, and the title of the show is I don't know what the title of the show is actually, because I know what we're going to talk about. It's shock decision, Solskjaer decision made. Because wherever we are, I'll start with you, Levin. I will give you this story. We've got Zidane rumours this morning. Europeans also saying, Romano saying we haven't even spoken to him. We've got Rodgers house hunting, and we've got Ollie back tomorrow. Whether we know it as fans, the decision has been made. Are we expecting a shock decision over the next 2 days? What do you think is going to happen?
Okay, am I expecting a shock decision? No. Look, I don't even pay attention to this stuff, Mark, because you get everything, right? Rodgers house hunting, Zidane's back. I actually did just see a tweet before we went live of like an account in Arabic that like confirmed Zidane, and I just see it and I'm like, yeah, Ollie's probably still at the wheel, man. I don't know. I think realistically speaking now, for the club to do something would be a real surprise. You would really look at it and go, why did it take you this long, right? It wouldn't really make much sense. Obviously, I can sit and hope they will, but nah, I'm not expecting any sort of shock decision anytime soon.
Yeah, Adam, it's back to normal tomorrow. I mean, I hope it's back to normal. I mean, we lost the Manchester derby. It will be 9 days since they've. Well, tomorrow morning is the first time they've been in training in 9 days since losing the derby. That in itself is stunning. You know, still, I think it's very weird that the club haven't really said anything, and it's almost like reset button tomorrow. But we've got these rumours about Zidane. There's certainly stronger rumours around Rodgers, and I want to talk about Zidane and Rodgers and our preferences a little bit later. But do you think it's just back to business as normal tomorrow, and bury it under the carpet?
Being back to being miserable and poison Man United and all that. Yeah, probably true. It's like you said then. Remember last season when Ollie complained and he said, you don't have enough time in the season to get on the training ground with your players and get some training and tactics in. Well, you're fishing in Norway, you absolute numpty there. So
he's on his bike. He's literally a picture of him on his bike, which is it's almost like he's doing that to us. I'm on my bike, look, but I'm not really on my bike. We all want you to be on your bike, and you are on your bike, but not in a real sense.
Yeah, so the circus does continue tomorrow, mate, which is this football club at the moment. That's where we're at, really, because if Ollie does come back, and like you said, the club is in a complete mess. How, at this stage of the season, with everything that's going on, the players have been given the choice to do what they want to do, go on holiday. We've got Rashford and Greenwood training with the academy players. You've got Martial on jet skis, the other side of the world. Solskjaer is fishing in a hole in a frozen lake somewhere in Norway. God knows. Just absolutely mind-boggling of what is going on at this football club at the moment. But to answer the initial question, mate, yeah, all that carnage and craziness continues tomorrow. And what he comes out with in his press conference, I'm really intrigued to see what comes out, because if them journalists do not use that as a question to hit him with, I will be flabbergasted. How you can actually be away with the club in this situation at the moment. The question's got to be asked. And that, I think, is what a lot of United fans are waiting for. If he does come back and we see pictures, then I think we're all waiting with bated breath for that first interview, mate, and what he actually says.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think he'll get an easy ride in the press conference, because United did that, didn't they? After the Liverpool game, he just didn't really get any tough questions. But
that was the thing. Sorry, on that one, didn't he? Did he say what's the name? Didn't he? I think it was Samuel Luckhurst who said he finished his interview early because there was no further questions. When Luckhurst actually said, well, there was, but United just cut his shot anyway.
I think, to be honest, a lot of people are saying, well, what's the shock decision? You're going to get it tomorrow. And for me, United have obviously made their decision. I still hope that there will be an announcement that he's been sacked tomorrow. But for me, the shock decision will be that, I agree with the lads. I think the shock decision will be that he turns up to training after 9 days off, and they just, the big tactic of the club after the Manchester derby was to run and hide and be cowards for 9 days, and then come back and say, Watford. And, I was thinking about this just before we went live as well, because I think people, they need to try and understand what this is all about. And I wanted to ask you both about this as well, because when I was thinking